How do you feel right now? If you feel as if you have a good chance of reaching your goal, you should be feeling energized and determined. What do you need to do next? Please now brainstorm on all the actions that you need to take to reach your goal. Hit pause. Now please give yourself good time to continue working with your other goals. Here on the screen you will find the process for mental contrasting, so it is easy for you to work through all your goals with this effective technique. Now you have brainstormed and identified different actions that will lead you to your goals. Next, we will zoom in on how you can make your actions even more effective by designing your actions in a way where they will work perfectly in your normal, everyday, busy working life. This is often the tricky part. First and foremost, you want to make sure to make some actions that are characterized with three things. An action should often be a very small adjustment. One that can be done in everyday life. One you can repeat often without having a special frame of any kind, for example, like attending a course. We will learn from an example where we will build on the SMART model too. A leader in Systematic is unhappy with his tendency to fix too many things himself. And also he wants to help and coach his employees to learn and grow in new ways. So he decides to become better at asking questions, and he will use this as a strategic tool towards his star, his vision. He has identified that he will use the question model in the toolbox. And from a little talk with a P&C person, it has become clear to him that when he wants to coach his people to higher heights, the most powerful types of questions are the ones in quadrant 2 and 3 in the model. The leader really wants to make it a new habit to be asking these questions, because he can see that with just changing this little thing, he will come a long way towards his vision. So he specifies his actions with the SMART model, making the actions more specific, measurable, ambitious, realistic, and time-bound, phrasing it like this. Every day I will ask 3 powerful questions. Before every one-to-one, I have prepared to ask at least 3 powerful questions. Whenever I feel irritated, worried, or confused in a situation, I will stop talking, then I will take 3 deep breaths and think, and then I will ask 1 powerful question or more. The leader is quite surprised of the effect. In the beginning, it's difficult and it takes a little extra time. But he keeps the focus and asks more and more questions, and with a huge effect. Instead of going too fast into quick fix mode, he makes a bigger room for his employees to develop in, and he finds that he gets much more clarity, and they get much more clarity in the process. His powerful questions benefit both the employees' development and the processes, and the employees takes much more control too. Take a moment now to look at your actions again. Can you adjust some of your actions or make new actions that can be characterized by being a very small adjustment, one that can be done in everyday life, one you can repeat often without having a special frame? Hit pause to work.